Spirituality, being explained, is to express the inexpressible. Everyone who's truly spiritual in the world, there are many, many millions, have almost no means of expressing it to another outside of acts of love that seem to occur within the phenomenological world. The planet Earth, which every spiritual person knows clearly is an illusion. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, and so forth and so on. This is where the language gets tricky. I've written many books about it and so on. It's very, very delicate spirituality. This world, all of its roughness and toughness in a physical body, it's called the illusion, and though it is a hell, as long as you believe in it and are here, and as soon as you let go of the entirety of the mask of the physical world being real, you'll see a little being that we'll call Satan behind it. And it's like an infinitely small subatomic particle and infinitely smaller than that. Because as soon as you wake up, there's only heaven. It's not that any of us have fault in this. The point is we're here out of unimaginable compassion. We dropped into this, gave up our divinity, our part of godness, and now we reside in a very pure state. Doesn't mean that we're not involved with the daily calamity. We are, more than others. But we give it nothing emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, and even physically. No matter what we're going through, we're going to be in a steady state of quietude. There's something beyond the sense of compassion. We have empathy for the whole world, but even in that, we're so calm, so quiet, so pure, so wondrously aware of that which we call God. There is a God. All this waywardness about us need not be any longer. It's a matter of consciousness. You have the conscious volition to change it. We sit quietly. I've certainly been in position all around the world. These are incidental, but I'm always there. That my friend John Buxmason, who's a great Zen master from Los Angeles, my buddy, we're buddies years ago, and on his wall he had a poem, a Zen poem. It said, "Thousands of monks on hilltops everywhere. The wind blows through our mind." In other words, there's a oneness in mind, everyone at the time of meditation. You read the books of Gibran and so forth. We meet one another in the air, but it's not air, it's something, imagine a purified air. Endlessly, beatifically purified air. It's that delicate holiness in it. And every true soul is aware of it, no matter what's going on around them. You're not alone. You've never been unguarded. You've taken on everything you've taken on in order to understand this plane of beingness, as I tried to explain earlier. And now is your shot, your chance to step back through the morass, all the conditioning that made us seem to be this or that, the other. It's allowed by our soul, by God, to understand everything about this little hell. And now we turn back around and look at Satan in the eye. The whole world, all the calamity, the evil, the strife, the hunger, the pain, the war. Look it in the eye, and it will be no more. And yes, this will take a few years to clarify in your thought process, your emotions, which become lighter than a whisper, sweeter than the morning air, kinder than the night. You're his heart in this hellacious place. Remember the scripture, Jesus said, if you do not hate the world for my name's sake, you do not love me. In other words, not hate the world. These are mystical times, and it was said with probably a better wording, and just, in other words, take no part in it. You don't even have to look at it with derision, but with understanding. Look right through it and know these people are mad. They're insane. They are possessed. You know, the ones that cause all the daily turmoil. They're truly lost. There are very fine gradients to get back to that place, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. My friend Rosamund French, she helped a friend write books and all about this, where you get very quiet together with groups of people and learn to not react to thought, to feeling, to emotion. Even the soul, you get so quiet that you can hear a pin drop. And these were friends of mine that did this together, and we did not exist when you do that. And these were mental techniques, emotional, to not react. And whereas like the Buddhist monk off in the hills, I use that a lot because I've had the experience with that, but whatever it's been, I've had experience with every religion, or it's different individuals who have this mystic bent who arrive at this place of pure quietude. It's wonderful. And it's not pure quietude, you're arriving at a place. It's the baseline of understanding God. It's everything. It's beautiful, it's kind, it's true, it's decent, it's all embracing, it's invigorating, it's divine, it's holy, it's true, it's trustworthy. More than all of that, it's you, this presence. You're not this body or this life or a time. There are no places, there's only this sense. And you step through it into eternity, but it's not somewhere off there in the distance, it's where your heart is. There your treasure shall also be. So place our heart quietly before him, the only God, and you, his true light. Imagine how brave you are to be consciously aware of all this insanity around us and all the pain we feel from it every day, and know that you volunteered for this. Look how brave and courageous you are. You are a hero to those, we'll say, the angels in heaven. And I mean this in the truest possible sense. But you have to extrapolate out the finenesses of our senses when we're involved with this world, which is a literal hell. If we understand that, it doesn't mean it's a hell we're going to fight it. It's just, as soon as we're completely quiet in our thought, our heart, our emotions, our physical body, as soon as we're find a place of quiet. And if we can't find a place of quiet, I've certainly had serious problems physically the last 5 years I don't tell anyone about. And no one knows, and I just get through. And it's not that it's karmic, it's meant to be, or it's good or bad or different. It just keeps reminding you of the teaching. And you are the teacher. You're born to express these thoughts to your friends and loved ones, to those you care for, and through your soul's presence, to the entirety of what seems to be the material world, and everything in it and about it. It's a poetic process more than anything. And the courage requires more than we have, seemingly as a person, but we're not a person. We become the living light. It's quite wonderful what you're involved in, who you are. And the world won't thank you for it. But when you're quiet, you live in a state infinitely beyond a thank you, or a necessity, or even a beingness. You'll transcend that thought into the holy. That's what you gave up to be here. Your part in that. You're a good person, you're kind, you're true, you're compassionate, you're healing, you're wonderful, you're divine, you're talented. You express yourself beautifully, you care deeply, you love eternally, you protect like a mother bear. No one's going to get by or through around you anymore. You are the living light. Know that first, and all else will be given you. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Mr. Sculptor.